you saying, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's your boy Rough Diamond here. Hope we're having a good one. Welcome back to another video. Christmas is nearly here, so I had to go and buy myself a present. I've wanted one of these for a while now. I've never tried one properly, and it was the main reason for wanting to build a PC. I've had it for about a week now, and I haven't opened it because I wanted to make this video, and it was pretty tough, but today's the day. Right, you ready? Drum roll, please. Here it is. The Oculus Quest. Yeah, it's true. Yes, it's the Oculus Quest. As you could see, I decided to get the Quest over the Rift because it's a standalone unit. It's got 64 gigabytes and it's built-in processor, so you don't need a PC to run it. Plus, it has its own games. But Oculus only recently released the Link, so you can use the Oculus Quest with a PC as well, so you get the best of both worlds. As I've said, I've never really used VR. The first time was in Sega World in London. This huge treadmill type thing with this contraption hanging from the ceiling. You had to put on your head, and the graphics weren't great at all. And the last time was in Thought Park not too long ago. It was one of the VR rides. It wasn't the best. The units were quite faulty. And by the end of the video, that's all going to change. Now I've got my own Oculus Quest. I'm going to do a quick unboxing, then I'm going to set the thing up and then give it a go. And before I start unboxing, I don't know all the technical terms and all the names, but I'm going to give it my best. Right, let's do this. So here we go, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. It took me a while to set up. Yeah, please ignore the primitive lighting and camera rig, but it's my first unboxing. I've been fiddling around for hours, but I just want to get this unboxed and set up. Right, let's go. So I just had to take off the plastic film. So that looks all sweet. Look at that. Oculus Quest. I've been wanting one of these for so long. I'm so happy I've got this right now. All right, let's get it open. And it's a lift-off box, I think. Yep. There we go. Must say, awesome packaging. Reminds me a lot of Razer. And then here we go, here's the beast. So, we have the unit here. 2 controls and then a little box. Have a little look what's in this box. Okay, so in here, we have 1 charger port. Spare, you have this cable for charging. I did mention about the Link that Oculus Rift has released. So this is USB-C. This cable isn't strong enough to play the Oculus Quest on PCs because you need to charge and receive information at the same time. So I've had to buy a separate cable for that. Go on their website, they suggest one cable, which is the anchor cable. I couldn't really get hold of the exact one in the UK, but I think you can get hold of them in the States. But this is a 3-meter cable, not as long as I would hope, but long enough so I can use it. The reason this cable in the box doesn't work is because it's not powerful enough. They are designing a cable, and I think it's about $80 when they release it. I needed to make sure I could get a cable that could transfer data and charge at the same time. It's a 56k ohm pull-up register. So it hasn't got really a name, so it's just an Anchor power line plus USB-C. 10 foot, 3 meters, double braided nylon, fast charging cable. Hopefully this one works fine. I am going to buy the one when they release it, because you've got to have the best gear with this, really. If you're going to spend the money, you might as well spend the money right. Right, the unit itself. Right, let's just lift it up there. The Oculus Quest. There's nothing written on the front. These little sensors, you can see here, on all 4 sides, so you don't have sensors in the room. These can pick up your hands and the area you're in. We've got some volume buttons here, and I guess a focus thing here maybe, I don't know. So adjustable, it fits on nicely, and there's a power just on the side here, and then a charging input there. Before you start, install the Oculus app. You need the app to set up your headset on the App Store and on Google Play. What's left in the box, we have the 2 controllers. These things are awesome. There are little buttons on the side here. Buttons, you can see right there, A and B buttons, and then the analog sticks there with the triggers on the end. That's the unit unboxed. It's time to start using it. Now it's out the box. I've actually got better lighting now. Stupid me, but never mind. You've got to download the Oculus app. I had to sign in, register and all that. And then I had to choose which device I had. And this is where we're at now. So this is the headset itself. These are 2 controllers. You can see these 4 steps here. One's pairing, one's Wi-Fi, one's controllers, and one's safety. So this would be the setup of the unit itself. Let's go. So it's saying plug in the power. I'm using the cable they provided, not the cable I bought. Look at this. So I'll do that again on this side. So these are little cable tidies. I've never seen these before. You pull the little strip. It allows you to undo the cable. So let me plug this in. As you can see, you plug it in here, USB-C. It can be up or down. Get it in there. Perfect. That. And plug her in. Light on the side has appeared. And it says on the app, red for low, yellow for charging, and green for full. And that's how much power is on your headset. Press and hold the button for 2 seconds. I didn't hold it for long enough. Next, it's asking me to enable Bluetooth. Turn that on my phone, I guess. Allow location. So you can see in there, got these little protected covers. Take them off. So it says, look in your headset for a 5-digit code and enter it here. This is crazy. This is awesome. It's like being in a cinema. So I'm now just connected it to my Wi-Fi. So that's 2 of the things ticked. Now it's the controller's time. Oh, I need to find some batteries. Didn't think that through, did I? So I've got myself some batteries. As you can see, I like the way these covers for the battery slide on and off, magnetic. It's really quite cool. It says pairing controllers. Controllers paired. Choosing my language. English, as you can tell. Pavement method. Thought I'd already done this, but I'll do it again. So my headset's updated. It's currently updating while installing the update. My phone has gone through the setup. As you can see on the screen, this is where the games are. I'm going to sit down, browse some games, get some games. What I found really quite interesting, as I said, it looked like I was in a cinema. On the Quest itself, I could see the controller. And all I had to do was pick it up while looking through the screen. Amazing. Right, so here we are. This is the home screen. But before we get to come here, you have to do a tutorial and a room setup. So I'm going to do the room setup again quickly. This is it here. So this is where you set the floor level. I don't think you can actually see the grid itself, but you can see my hands and you can see the screen in front of me. You can't actually see the room. I can actually see the room, my room, for these 4 cameras. So I'm now setting the floor level. So you put the control all the way down, confirm the floor level, press confirm, and then define play area. We recommend a play area of 2 by 2 meters or greater for room scale experiences. So I haven't got that much space right here by my setup, so I'm just gonna spray it around here. I'm saying spray it because use a little spray can to mark a little play area around you. So what this does, if I go past the play area, a little barrier will come up, warn me I'm going out of my play area. This is great so I don't smash any screens, etc. But it says I'm playing in an area, a minimum, but for now it will have to do. Next up, I'm going to do the tutorial. Here we go. It's like a Disney movie. See the floor I'm standing on? This is pretty epic. Whoa, look at that whale. I've already done this, but still as good as it was the first time. That's like my man looking over the side. Ooh, it's crazy. Whoa. Oh wow. Oh, look at that, the big Oculus symbol. Crazy. It all just appeared below me.
Welcome to Oculus. After this tutorial, you'll be ready to explore. It's time to learn about your Oculus Touch controllers. Now, try pressing all of the glowing buttons with your thumbs.
It registers your fingers. It's just mad, it's crazy.
Now let's see what your virtual hands can do.
Oh.
To make a fist, squeeze the grip with your middle finger and hold it down. To point, keep squeezing the grip and just lift your index finger. Now use your index finger to push the button in front of you.
That's how it looks. Okay.
To pick up an object,
crazy.
squeeze and hold the grip button with your middle finger. Release the grip button to drop it. Your virtual hands can do just about anything. Go ahead, play with some of these items.
I know my ceiling's not too high, so I'm gonna be careful. Yeah, that's better. Oh, this is cool. Okay. I'm sold now. Money well spent. I've had one of these in real life. It wasn't as good as this. Oh, that's weird. Okay, not again. Right, what's next? I think there's a screen there. I don't want to. I can't get them. Push my screen back. Okay, watch this. Amazing. So is there other games, or can I just play this game forever? Ah, cool. Right. Oh. Someone throw that at me. I'll quickly play this one. Make sure I'm in the right place. Yes, I am. Hey. I think I am kicking some butt here. It's like Space Invaders. Oh, this is crazy. I don't know if you've ever played on VR before, and I'm finding this absolutely amazing. Boom, boom. Right, it's done.
When you're ready
Right, we're back here.
explore another virtual world,
Right,
insert the
I'm gonna plug this one in.
to the console.
So, oh. Don't lean too far over. This is so cool, man. What's up, fella? Got some long legs. My nephew Shay said when he played this. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, that's weird. I'm now gonna go to my library, chuck another game on, Super Hot, which I'm sure a lot of you have already seen. This is only a demo. I am going to buy the full game. I've got to be careful because this game does make you throw your hands around in the air. I don't want to be punching anything. There we go. Boom! Punch. 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 Okay, so got two other fellas. Dodge. See ya. Boom. See ya. I could be so close to punching someone in my room right now. You guys are probably seeing. Boom. See ya. Ooh. What's this? Oh, this one's mad. This bullet. It's crazy. Crazy. So I'm gonna reach for the gun. Boom. Headshot. I'm gonna throw it in. Here we go. Oh, missed it. That was my screen. Oh, good shot. No, missed him. No, one last one. Oh, fella. We get ya. Yeah. See ya. Right, here we go. This is sick. Boom. Okay. Two guys come with me at once. Ah, gotcha. This one's tough. Oh, dodging the bullet. Oh, I don't know on October. I got him. And now, quickly. Okay. Please get him. Yeah. Where's his gun gone? Oh no, it's behind me. Oh, yeah. Free, give me that gun. Not for that bullet on my left. That was close, that bullet, wasn't it? Oh, fuck on him! Yeah! One take. I've already done that, as you probably told. It took me a long time, especially that last round. You're welcome. You are welcome. Quickly show you this game. It's not really a game, it's more of an adventure. If you're scared of heights, oh, damn. Don't look. Looks a bit of damage over there. Maybe I have to fix it. It's just mental, isn't it? Gaming since I was tiny. Now look how far we've gone. This is crazy. This is what made me feel sick yesterday. Yeah. Bit of dust on it. I can't throw it. Oh no. But if I look, it will go in that way. There we go. Oi! Oh, here we go. How crazy is this? The mission you do like where you move that arm. Because I'm standing up, feels like I'm laying on this thing. Right. That's that game. I thought I'd show it because it's just madness. Now we're back at the home screen. So, I'll quickly talk you through this. You've got the room scale, stationary, so yeah, all the boundaries. Now you've got the library where all my games are and everything. And then you've got updates, etc., tutorials. What I've got in a minute. The store. This is where you can buy your games. There's demos, free games, everything here. Apps. And then you've got the browser, which is the web browser. You've got the gallery, it's just the stuff you've recorded. You've got the social, so there's a social side to it. And then you've got sharing, this is where you can record, you can cast to a mobile, cast to any device that takes the Oculus app, so maybe even a computer. You can go live to Facebook, you can record, which I'm doing right now, take a photo, camera roll, etc. Notifications tell you what's been downloaded, Epic Roller Coaster is finished. And you've got the settings, where you go, volume, Wi-Fi, and all that sort of stuff. Let's have a quick look around here. This is awesome, absolutely awesome. These shooting stars, the aurora, amazing. Can't deny this thing is awesome. Now I've used the unit a fair bit. I thought it'd be a good idea to do a bit of a summary. What I liked, what I didn't, what I thought could be improved, and my overall opinion. All in all, I loved the unit. I haven't yet plugged it into my PC just because I wanted to see how it run as a standalone unit, which I might do on another video. The headset fits pretty well. You do need to adjust these straps to make it fit better, and then use this focus slider underneath the unit to fit your nose and your eye width, which you need to make sure you do properly, because if you don't, it looks all foggy and misty and not very good, very out of focus. There's a volume adjust button here, up and down. There's a headphone 3.5 jack on either side, as well as a USB-C charging port just here. I found the built-in speakers not very loud, so I would advise to use some headphones for the headphone 3.5 jack, which will immerse you into the unit even more. I found the unit pretty front heavy, so it took some getting used to. I definitely felt sick the first couple of times I used it. I had a small headache, but that might have been to do with the weekend and Christmas parties. But to be fair, after a while, I got quite used to it. But that also definitely depends on what type of game you're playing. The space mission game I was playing definitely makes you feel a lot more sick than Superhot does. And I know people have spoke about motion sickness, and VR headsets give them a bit of motion sickness. I kind of get what they're talking about now. The controllers are also pretty dope. I really enjoyed using them. They did take some getting used to, Obviously I'm not used to this sort of controller, more of a gamepad, getting used to which button does what in game, but it didn't take long. You've definitely got to be careful with these though. On my first go, I punched the ceiling. The ceiling's fine, but I marked up my controller on the first go, as you can see. I did find two downsides with these controllers. One, that they take normal batteries. I know you can get rechargeable batteries, but just for Christmas I can't get one, so I've just had to go and spend a fortune on batteries. I would like a rechargeable controller unit, just something I'm used to these days. And the second thing is how easily this comes off. I like the magnetic fit, but in game, after a few games, you're getting a bit sweaty. It seems to slide off in your hand. Well, it does for me anyway. That's just something I found. Another couple of issues I had with the unit. Well, there's 4 cameras here which track your hands, and I found, I think either it was too dark or the room was too small, but it kept on not tracking my hands, and you had to restart again. That's one issue I found. Another issue was when using the controllers and drawing the perimeter around me, it kept losing track as well. That's just 2 things I found. Maybe it's a user fault, but I thought it was worth mentioning. Also, the Oculus Quest store doesn't actually have that many games, especially compared to the Oculus Rift on PC. As I said, I haven't plugged the unit into the PC or used any of those games yet, just using the Quest as a standalone unit. And there's not a lot. There's a few apps, a few games. Some are priced quite high. There's quite a few demos that are free, but I would like to see more. But I'm guessing they are planning on making the store a bit more beefier in the future. Other than that, the unit is awesome. I'm so happy I purchased it, and I'm really excited to see what Oculus are going to do with it in the future. So overall, it's a great unit. Does need some improvements, and I'm sure they will do those improvements in the future. A lot of companies are doing what Apple do best, is just holding back tech and holding these things back, so people go back to them, customers go back and buy the latest unit, the new controller that charges, that sort of thing. There are a lot of other VR headsets out there and I haven't used them, but Oculus kind of drew my attention when they first came out, and I had to get myself one of the units. Right, that's it for this video. I hope you guys found it useful. I had so much fun making it, so I'm hoping to do more videos like this in the future. Like if you like, comment and sub. I've been your boy Rough Diamond. Don't forget to hit the little bell so you don't miss out on my next video. Catch you on another one soon. Laters. Yes, it's the Oculus Quest. Oh, focus. Yes, it's